This car has given a ton of trouble with heat, melting stuff, causing leaks. So I'm going to go over some of the things we've done right now while doing the head gasket job, and a little bit in the past too, to manage heat. We're going to start right here in the corner. This harness is foil wrapped, and then it's zip tied underneath the ICM to keep it, held about an inch away from the manifold. And we obviously got airflow coming through the radiator here, so this isn't a massive issue here, but just going to take every precaution we can. And then the spark plug wires are going to come off here and get zip tied to the fan to hold them away from the manifold. This is not in place right now, so and this will get connected here, again being held away from the manifold. So over here we have a lot of stuff foil wrapped. This is the shift cable here. That was melting real bad. You can see it. See how nasty that is. So this actually did really well helping prevent that from getting any worse. That melting also happened before the turbo blanket got put on. So this turbo blanket seems to be doing a really good job. I haven't had anything melted over here since I put that on. We got some bare metal around the clamp, obviously. The turbo blanket has been doing a lot. We still have this harness going right under the turbo blanket that could potentially need to be reworked a little bit. I want to put something in there or do something to protect that from a little more from the heat. Not sure what that's going to look like yet, though. Probably going to be putting some miles on the car as is and see what happens with that. And probably the biggest issue that I had to fix, this heater hose, the one on the right here, it broke because it was pretty much resting on the clamp, and the screw portion of the clamp was actually on the opposite side. So that hose, it was not routed well. Ended up putting a new hose on. Well, I actually ended up leaking out most of my coolant. Thankfully, it didn't lock up the engine or anything. But I took a new hose, 2 new hoses. Both of those hoses are new. Cut about 2 inches off the end where it hooks up to the heater core. So now the hoses are held way away from the manifold. And then all this stuff here is also, making sure it's held away. The transmission dipstick is actually 3 or 4 inches away. It's a little bit of a optical illusion here, but the braided silver line is the transmission dipstick, and that is held quite a ways away. It is not an issue where it sits. So that's the heat management. Oh, and wrapping the downpipe. I don't know if I had it wrapped before, but now it is wrapped, so that should help a lot.